Cool, man. All right, we're here with Colton Conkle with the Coshocton Redskins boys basketball, 8-3 on the season. And Colton, really appreciate you taking time to join me today for 5 or 6 minutes of basketball talk. The other night against West Em, you finished with 21 points, 7 of 8 from the free throw line in the fourth quarter. So you were ice cold in the veins at the free throw line, and you guys got a close win, 55-50. How you got how did you feel about the way you and your team closed out that game? I mean, you were solid at the free throw line, like down the stretch of that game. How were you guys able to come together, finish that game out strong, and come out with a close win?
I would say just getting the ball into the person's hands that we need to, getting the ball into the hands of the people that will make the free throws, go to the line confidently, and just secure the W for the team.
Do you feel any nerves when you step to the free throw line in a close game in the fourth quarter? I mean, what are your inside feelings when you step up to the line, or is it just ice cold every time when you get up there?
Mostly it is ice cold every time. I've been shooting free throws for so long, and I've been in so many pressure moments with free throws, and it's just natural to me at this point.
That's fair, man. Love it. Your team has done a pretty good job this year in closer games. I feel like in the games that have been decided by 10 points or less, usually you guys come out on top. Games against like Maysville, Ridgewood, West End the other night, you did drop a close one to John Glenn, who's a pretty good team this year. But do you guys change your style of play like late in those games? Do you like to try to slow it down to maybe burn a little time off the clock and try to just maintain possession of the basketball? Like, how does the style of play differ when you get into those clutch situations late in some of those close games?
I would say that it changes a little bit with our shot slow. Necessarily shooting the first wide open look that we have if we're up, and just trusting each other with the basketball. That goes a long way, and we all trust each other a lot.
Now, for guys that you go up against in the NVL, I mean, there's a lot of good players in this league. Do you have any favorite guys that you like to go up against? Because, I mean, you played against 𝗥𝗲𝗱𝗲𝗱, early in the season, Maysville. New Lex has got a couple good guys, Isaiah Stevens and Bentley Hansen. John Glenn's got some good players. I mean, all of these teams in the NVL have great guys. Terrell Darden with Tri-Valley, just to name a few guys. I mean, do you have any favorite guys? Like when you see a game on the schedule, next game up, you're like, oh man, I'm really excited to play this guy?
I would say 𝗥𝗲𝗱𝗱𝗲 and Isaiah Stevens. 𝗥𝗲𝗱𝗱𝗲𝗱𝗱 because I played with him on an AAU team, and we had a good connection on that team, and it just gets really competitive with Steffens. We both are pretty good, and it gets really competitive between us.
Do you guys talk any trash on the court? Do you guys kind of jaw at each other a little bit, or is it just kind of you just let your game speak for itself?
We'll tell each other good game and everything. I feel like me, Bentley, and Steffens all respect each other pretty well.
Now, is there a guy like growing up when you've been playing basketball? Was there a guy at the pro level, NBA level that you tried to model your game after? I mean, obviously you're a really good scorer with the basketball. Is there some guys that you've tried to kind of emulate, copy some moves over the years and add to your game? Any guys that stick out?
I would say probably Kyrie Irving. I watched him a lot growing up whenever he was on the Cavs. I just love how
Of course, man. I was a big Kobe Bryant fan growing up. So, I mean, obviously, I wasn't a very good basketball player when I was in school, but like to just be like, you imagine when you're in the driveway growing up, you are Kobe or you're the next Kobe or something like that. And Kyrie is certainly, I mean, he is a wizard with the basketball. I mean, and his handles are also just absolutely insane. I mean, like how much do you work? I mean, in season, off season, on your handles, and to be able to create your own shot, whether it's off the dribble or if it's coming off a screen or just like whenever you get the basketball, like what do you work on to get the shots that you want every time down the floor?
I put a lot of work in. Even though I play like multiple sports, I still find time to get basketball in, like shooting in the morning, and thing, just trying to find time to play basketball.
Oh, appreciate you taking the time, man. You've talking basketball for 5 to 6 minutes, just getting to know you, your game a little bit, and talking about your team season. You guys are 8-3, and you're having a pretty good year. Best of luck the rest of the season, man. Hopefully, you guys make a deep run in the tournament once it comes that time. But I appreciate you talking ball for 5 or 6 minutes, man.
Yes, thank you for having me.